What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Presley YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be ranking all the Michael Myers from each individual movie. Now, I know that multiple actors have played multiple different roles, and there have been some very few and lucky actors to be able to play the same role more than once. George P. Wilbur, James U. Courtney, Tyler Mane, etc. However, we will be ranking this on each individual appearance only. So James Hugh Courtney will be ranked for the 2018 and the 2021 movies. Same thing with Tyler Mane, George P. Wilbur, anyone else. We will be ranking them separately. Okay? Now my ranking is very controversial. I know it. You guys wait till the end to let me know your comments down below. If you agree with my list, if you don't agree with my list, let me know how you guys think of my ranking. As always, thank you guys for all the love and support. Let's get to the video. Alrighty guys, coming in at dead last. This is one of my least favorite Halloween movies and one of my least favorite movies in the horror series, the 80s slasher film genre. Horrible freaking movie. Shouldn't exist in a thing. But we're not talking about the movie, we're talking about the Michael Myers. My number 11 is Halloween Resurrection. I hate the Michael Myers in this. He is dumb. He is stupid. His mask is absolutely crappy. I hate that you can see the eyes. Like, I don't want to see this every time I see Michael Myers. Certain shots, yes, it's okay. However, I feel like this movie doesn't too dark. It confines Michael, so Michael is not allowed to go walk out over a town. We're not allowed to see enough of Michael. Sure, we get like the jump scares and we get like, they try to do the whole lighting thing and stuff like that, but it just doesn't work. Also, I hate that they use too much stabbing and slicing in this movie. I know you guys are already typing on your keyboard. Well, Presley, let me tell you what, this is a horror movie and they're going to slice and dice in this movie. I know, guys. I agree with you. However, my point is, I think they rely too much on it and they don't use... There is one kill where he like head crushes, but pretty much every other kill, minus onesies and twosies, is a slicing kill. You can slam his head into something. You can, I don't know, hit him with a car. Do something. You know what I mean? You don't have to just use knifing. Michael is not that one-dimensional. Let's use more. That is why I have Michael Myers from Halloween Resurrections at my number 11 spot. Coming in at number 10 is a movie that I hate just as much, and the Michael Myers as equally as number 11 on this list. However, you guys know me, we will never have a tie on this channel. So by this much... This Michael Myers is at number 10, and that is the Michael Myers from Halloween H2O. I don't get why some people like this Michael Myers. I think that they like the movie more than they like the Michael Myers, but I hate the mask. I hate his hair. I hate the way the eyes are like this. I don't get why whoever was making this movie thought that, hey, let's make Michael Myers look like this. Maybe they're trying to make him more human and stuff, but it just doesn't work. Another big thing about this is more on the movie's fault, more than Michael Myers. However, he's the one who does the action, so I got to pin it on him. I hate the ending. I love the ending with Laurie Strode, but I hate the ending for Michael Myers whenever he's reaching out and doing that type of stuff. Makes Michael Myers seem more like babyish. Yes, I know in Halloween Resurrection they show that it wasn't actually Michael. It was a paramedic who got his voice box crushed. However, I'm going off the knowledge we have in this movie, and I hate that Michael does it. I hate that he like covers his ears and stuff. It makes Michael Myers seem very childlike, which can work. However, it does not work in this movie. That is why I have Michael Myers from Halloween H2O at number 10. After this on the list, these are all movies that I relatively enjoy in that when I'm watching a Michael Myers or a Halloween series and I'm binge watching all of them, I can handle. Coming in at my number 9 spot is Michael Myers from Halloween Part 5. There is one thing I like about this. I won't be such a negative Nancy. The one thing I like about this is the garden rake kill where the guy gets out and he's like coming up to Michael because Michael took the garden rake and sliced it on his car, and then Michael just takes it right in front of his face. I love that character, but I'm glad he died early, and the actor who portrayed him did a very good job portraying that with his like little twitches on the ground. Only good thing about this movie. Again, this falls more on the movie side rather than it does the Michael side, but I hate that he's so connected to Jamie. He wakes up from a year-long sleep, grabs a mask, kills a guy, all because Jamie was doing her little fidgeting thing or whatever. I hated that. I didn't like that. I thought that it makes Michael seem weaker as a person because he's connected to someone. I get you guys want to do your own stuff. It's fine. However, Michael Myers is pure evil. He should be on the brink between supernatural while also still being human. This movie pretty much just says fuck that and then goes straight towards the Jamie thing. That is why I have Michael Myers from Halloween Part 5 at my number 9 spot. Number 8 spot, this is where the controversy starts. Already right off the bat, I have at my number 8 spot Michael Myers from Halloween Part 2, the Rob Zombie version from 2009. I love the mask. I hate how he doesn't wear the mask. I hate that he is more of a hobo in this and he's too connected to his mom. Again, the connecting things, they just don't work with me. I hate that he takes off the mask and puts it back on whenever he wants to really turn into Michael Myers or whatever. But I do love the kills in here. They're gory whenever he kills those guys after they beat the shit out of him in the field whenever they get out of the truck. Love that kill. Love those kills, because there were 3 of them. Those were absolutely amazing. Probably one of my only good things in this are the kills and the mask. I hate that he talks. Whenever he talks in the end, completely ruins the end for me and ruins this Michael Myers, bringing him all the way back to number 8 on this list. Now, number 7 is a Michael Myers that I could have seen up higher on the list, and I could have also seen it lower. However, when I put it at this spot, this is just how I felt about it. You guys asked me in a year, it might change. However, at this very moment, I have Halloween Part 4 Michael Myers at my number 7 spot. One thing that gets a lot of bad rep in this movie is the mask. Yes, the mask is not the original, folks. It's the first mask that we get after the original because they used the original mask in 1 and 2. However, they did a very, very good job. Not great, but a very good job with this mask. Putting it by itself, but also kind of taking parts from the original. My biggest gripe with this and why it's so low on the list is the Michael Myers is too stiff. The way he walks. I can deal with a little bit of roboticness, but he's too... They put shoulder pads or some shit in his fucking thing, so he's like this the whole movie trying to... That is one thing, probably the biggest thing that puts him this low on the list at number 7. Coming in at number 6 is a movie that I love. However, the Michael Myers is a little iffy. I couldn't believe I ranked it this low on the list, but this is where he has to go. It is Michael Myers from Halloween 1, the Rob Zombie version from 2007. I love the look to this Michael Myers. I love how tall he is. In the past, we've had like 6'2"-ish Michael Myers. He was on the shorter side, which I prefer over the tall one. However, this was a breath of fresh air. And for what Rob Zombie was trying to do in this movie, he had to be this tall. He had to be Jason tall, which is fine by me. I love the physicality that he does in this movie. I love the kills. I love how he walks and stalks people. I know that rhymed. But I love how he walks and stalks people, especially that scene where the 3 girls are walking and Michael is just sitting there staring at him and he just walks off like it's nothing. I love the mask. I really enjoy that they didn't just try to be a copycat of the original. They took the original, boom, made it their own, made it all gross, weird looking like it was stuffed underneath a basement for multiple years. I love that. I love what Rob Zombie did. He made it his own version. However, there are way too many other good versions ranking above this. That's why Michael Myers from Halloween 2007 is at my number 6 spot. Coming in at number 5 is yet another controversial pick, as if we already didn't have enough on this channel. I gotta spice it up with some more. Coming in at number 5 is Michael Myers from Halloween Part 6. George P. Wilbur does an amazing job in this movie. I love his body type. I love the way he looks. His walk is very good. The only thing I'm a little iffy about is the mask. I love this part of the mask. The hair is okay. I can deal with the hair on the mask. Again, this falls back more on the storyline, but I hate that he is also controlled by an outlying force, aka Thorn, that gives him a reason to be evil. And it's not just simply pure evil, which kind of knocks him down a peg. However, the kills in this are still good, especially that kill. It is off-screen kill, but where he takes the axe, or whatever it is and slices the the girl right across, and the blood splatters all over the white sheets. Love the kill. There's very good kills in here. I love the kill in the bed whenever she's just laying there and they're watching him through the telescope and he's just going at it. I love this Michael Myers. However, again, the biggest thing that drops him back down is the thorn. Love the movie, love what it did, but it hurt Michael Myers. That's why he's all the way back down to number 5 on this list. Coming in at my number 4 spot is Halloween 2 from 1981. I love the kills. This movie definitely ramps up the kills from the original, and normally if I'm watching part 1 to part 2, I'm watching them back to back because that's the way they should be watched, because that's the way they were made. I love that the kills get more gruesome. I love that whenever he pops up in the beginning scene and stabs the girl, her blood squirts all over his mask. I love the hot tub kill, or the hot pool, whatever the fuck it is, where he's slammed the girl's head down, bringing her up. Love that kill. The kills in this were just absolutely timeless. They take what one did in terms of kills, make them even better. The only big deal that I have with this movie is that Dick Warlock is too robotic. Looks like he's set on a function setting. Especially when he walks through that glass door at the hospital. It literally looks like he's just hitting a function. I don't like it. That's my only gripe with this. Again, the mask is from the original one. Yes, it looks different because his face was wider. But that's the only difference between the mask. Yes, it had a little bit of damage, which is fine. That doesn't bother me. I don't look at that much. So I love the mask. That definitely adds another appeal. Again, only thing I didn't like was that he was robotic. That is what brought him back to the number 4 spot on this list. Guys, these top 3 were the hardest things I've ever ranked in my whole entire life. And let me tell you, they are the most controversial top 3 out there on the planet. Go to anyone else's YouTube, you're not going to find them more controversial than mine. There's going to be a lot of you that love it, a lot of you that hate it, but there's going to be some of us that are just, they understand and they know why. Coming in at my number 3 spot is Halloween Kills from 2021. Brand new movie. This movie just came out. I've seen it 3 or 4 times now. Maybe it's because it's too fresh in my mind, and these other movies I haven't seen in like as much as I've seen that one in the past month or so. That might be a reason why it's so high up on this list. However, I love the Michael Myers in this movie. I love the opening scene whenever the guy's reaching his hand down and Michael reaches his hand up and pulls him down. I love that Michael Myers comes out of the house with that looking ready to go. This is a very gruesome, brutal, physical Michael Myers. I love that they went back to his roots. They give him a reason to be evil without giving him a reason to be evil, and I absolutely love that. I hate the brother-sister concept. I was really scared that they were going to do it. They didn't do it. Give them props for that. I love the mask, the fact that they were able to create this from their original one that they have, and it still look exactly the same, is ridiculous. This is probably one of the strongest Michael Myers. I would put this Michael Myers up against any other Michael Myers in a fight, and I guarantee you this one will win. And there's one reason why. It happens in 2 scenes. This man takes on a whole bunch of firefighters, destroys them all, and then he gets the shit beat out of him against a mob, and he gets up after getting a knife in his back and absolutely kills, murders every single one of them. Yeah, some of you out there are going to be like, well, they didn't all attack him at once. That's what it is. Still, y'all got to give me that. Michael took on a whole crowd, fluffed them up. Love it. I have nothing bad to say about this Michael Myers. The only reason it's at number 3 is because these next 2 are just much better than this Michael Myers in 2021 in Halloween Kills. But anyways, number 3 on the list is not a bad spot to be. And that is where Michael Myers from Halloween Kills is. Now, guys, y'all are going to hate me for this. I already hear the hate comments typing. I already hear people saying, Presley, I can't. Then I hear other of you guys saying, Presley, I love you for making this decision. A lot of other people wouldn't make this decision, but I had to. I changed my decision 112 times before I got to this answer. My number 2 is Michael Myers from Halloween 1978. The very original Halloween. I know, guys. I know. I have nothing bad to say about this Michael Myers. There's just onesies and twosies that I will get to here in a minute. Let me talk about the stuff I love. Love the mask. Love Nick Castle. This sets the standard of what Michael Myers has to be. If you watch any other movie, you watch any other article, they're always comparing it to Nick Castle. He's the OG. He's the second best of all time. I know. I know. But in this movie, they make him both supernatural and human. However, only thing, hear me out. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. There are two things that made me rank him below my number one choice. First one being the kills are not as timely and they don't age very well. Very laid back. Yes, I know in Halloween 2 they got ramped up. And I know in Halloween 1 they didn't want to go very brutal. They said make it gruesome but not like blood splattering everywhere. But I know that falls back more on the movies. However, Michael's doing the killing in this, which makes it Michael's fault. You guys get what I'm saying? My second thing is I think the lighting and the camera angles are what make Michael Myers better in this. Nothing against Nick Castle. He would have been great just walking out. He was great, especially in that scene where Laurie and Annie are walking. They see Michael standing there and he goes behind the bushes. They do a very good job making sure that Michael Myers is on the verge between supernatural, like you see him, and then he vanishes, and also human, like he walks in and with the ghost thing on him and he chokes her. Yes, I know, guys. However, there's only one choice left. Only one movie left. And that movie is, that Michael Myers is, Halloween from 2018. This is probably one of the best masks next to the original. I don't do ties, but I'd say it's tied with the original. This mask is absolutely crazy. It's the best mask we've had since the original, and it's the closest to the original that all these other movies have went through. I love James Jude Courtney in the way that he walks with Michael Myers. He takes what Nick Castle does and takes what everyone else did and Dick Warlock and takes that robotic feel. However, he makes it look human. Also, we're back to Michael having no clear motive on why he kills. We haven't got that yet, which is another thing I love about it. But Michael Myers is absolutely gnarly in this movie. And right off the bat, we see how gruesome Michael's going to be in this movie. In the very beginning, in that gas station scene where he busts the jaw of the one dude. Yes, it happens off screen, but then we see him beating the crap out of someone with a mallet or a hammer, whatever it was. And then we see him going into a bathroom, banging someone's head against the wall and just choking someone. He's also, you can tell he's a little bit smart. He knows how to play with his victims, which is fucking fantastic when he grabs the teeth and drops them over. The big thing for me, though, the reason why I put him at number one was mainly because of his presence and the kills were a lot better than Nick Castle's in part one. I love the kill where he stabs that person through the neck. These kills are timeless, more timeless than the kills from Halloween part one. Alrighty, guys, I know I probably had the most controversial ranking on my channel yet to date. Probably the most controversial ranking out there on YouTube. If you guys liked it, remember hit that like button. If you guys want to join the Dubby-Dub Gang on the YouTube side of things, hit that sub button. Let me know down below what you guys thought of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, I enjoyed making it. Very hard for me to rank this. Let me know what your guys' ranking is down below. Do you guys think Nick Castle is the number one? Or do you think Halloween from 2018 is better and I got the ranking right? Let me know down below in the comment sections. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Have a happy Halloween. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one.